that number of horses?
Quite amazing. Lots of people offered to help always. So horses getting to the State Equestrian Centre, a number were brought by other people. And so when the decision was made to move them to the second evacuation site, I actually came home and grabbed my horse truck and assisted and did a couple of loads of those, and then continued through the night actually picking up horses on various different properties around here where they didn't have sufficient horse floats or ability to move all of their horses off.
This must be very scary for them. How do you care for them after an event like this?
The horses are very resilient. Most of them are sort of well handled and educated, so they sort of do what we like them to do. The facilities at the Magic Millions are superb. They've got very safe, good boxes, so the horses are fine. And I went back there this morning about 6 a.m. and they were all looking quite chilled and quite relaxed. Little harder for the people that are dealing with them. It's very stressful, and having to move them and get feed and that sort of thing is always very difficult. But lots of volunteers actually turned up with bales of hay and bags of feed and things like that. So the horse community's been magnificent over the last 24 hours.
And we hope that there aren't any animals that are still left out there in the fire zone. As far as you're aware, what's the situation with that?
As far as the domesticated animals, I believe that the majority had sufficient warning to get out. There may have been one or two early in the piece yesterday that didn't have a lot of warning because it was quite windy yesterday. But it appears that the majority of people had sufficient knowledge and time to actually get them loaded and moved out before that happened. Obviously, on the farming land, some of the sheep and the cattle and some of those are much harder to move, so there may be some loss of those, but I'm not aware at this stage.